Hey everyone, welcome to this free credit repair training. I am your host, Mitch Alvarez. I am the author of Mitch Credit Secrets and I am the author of Credit Bureau Secrets as well. I do want to give a disclaimer. I do actually own and operate my own credit repair company, but this free training is by no means trying to recruit you or or a sales pitch. This is just going to be nothing but valuable information so you can make a better educated decision when you go and hire a credit repair company. Again, whether you hire me or anybody else, I just want individuals to be educated and understand how the process truly is. And I'm going to be telling you a bunch of valuable information that some credit repair companies withhold. Whether they do this on purpose or not, I don't know, but I'm going to be just giving it all to you. So first things first, when you hire a credit repair company, I need you to think about them as a lawyer, as a law firm. Because credit repair is like hiring a lawyer. You pay the credit repair company to dispute on your behalf, just like you would pay a lawyer to defend you. Another key thing that I want to let you guys know is that, we all know that lawyers can be expensive, right? We know that, let's say, for example, again, this might be a crazy scenario, but let's say me, all right? Let's say I hire a lawyer to defend me on assault charges or robbery. I robbed the bank, okay? I have to pay them $10,000 to represent me, to go and advocate me, because they know what to do, what to say, what not to say, and they know the paperwork, they know how to fill the paperwork, and they know how to help me, right? But just because I give them a lot of money or whatever their fee is, it does not guarantee me that they're going to free me from jail. If you don't know this by now, well, you're going to know it by now. If you hire a lawyer in the future, they have a hefty fee. But even with all the money you can throw at them, they cannot guarantee that they're going to set you free or give you results. Why? Because they don't control the evidence. There's a lot of other factors that factor in when, defending you. They can't control what the people on the jury, they can't control the judge, they can't control other evidence that, the other people might find. And believe it or not, this is the same way a credit repair company is. Like, we are here, or the credit repair company that you hire is there to create, they know the blueprint, they know what to do, what not to do, when to send certain letters, when not to send certain letters, when to stop, when not to stop, how often they can continue disputing. And basically, they generate and take care of the paperwork for you. And then every 30 days after the investigation has been concluded, they will notify you and be like, hey, this is the update from this month. This is what we're doing next month. This is the update from this month, so forth and so on. So again, I hope I was able to explain it in a way where you need to understand that if no credit repair company can guarantee you results, if they do, I would highly recommend to put your shoes on and run, because they're most likely they're not going to just scam you and take your hard-earned money. And let me tell you, some of these credit repair companies charge a crazy fee that I'm shocked as well. Like, what the heck? But hey, to each his own. Everybody can charge whatever they charge. It's their business. But I'm just letting you guys know that, just so you guys know this right up the front, so you guys can make a better educated decision when it comes to hiring credit repair companies. Because you want to go with someone that you can trust. You want to go with someone that will fight for you, that knows that has the proven blueprint, that gets 50 to 60 to even 80% success results. So again, I know it might sound like a broken record, but again, think of credit repair companies like a lawyer. You hire them to file the paperwork for you, to create the letters for you, to send them out in the mail, to wait 30 days and find out what the dispute, and then go back and forth. Again, just exactly what a lawyer does. A lawyer shows up to the court office, does the paperwork, and then the next court date, they show up, do the paperwork, and they know what to say, what not to say. Again, think of credit repair companies like a lawyer. Now, the next frequently question that I get asked is, how can you get started with credit repair? Or how do I get started with credit repair? Well, the step number one is that you need to allow a credit repair company to do a free credit analysis of your credit report. Okay, that's step number one. Step number two, you have to wait for the credit repair company to send you a complete analysis and show you, whether it's on email or over the phone, and walk you step by step which are the negative accounts that you have and which are the negative accounts are affecting you on your credit score. During this time, they're going to give you a quote, and they're going to be like, okay, you have 10 negative accounts. In order for me to help you, I'm going to charge you $1,500, and this is what we're going to do for your X, Y, and Z. And that's how you get started with credit repair. If you agree with the quote, perfect. Some credit repair companies go by monthly basis, monthly fee, I should say. Some of them you give them half down, or some of them only work with you if you pay them all in full. So again, just full transparency. Those are some of the examples that I've seen, because I do have other friends in the credit repair space company that we charge differently, and we take payment differently. So those are the few examples that I've seen around. The number two question that I get asked, or a lot of people feel like they get blindsided and they're like, you should have told me this in the beginning. And here's what they are: credit repair fees. Now, a lot of people say that, they say, for example, you're going to give the credit repair company, tells you, okay, in order for me to help you and do the dispute and do the paperwork for you, I'm going to charge you $1,500. Okay. Now, here's a hidden fee that they're, again, it just really depends. I try to do my best to explain to clients that, hey, this is my fee. This is what credit repair companies charge. Again, to do the paperwork for you, to send the paperwork for you, to know what to do, what not to do, to set up a game plan on your behalf. Like that's the fee that they charge. Now, this is a separate fee that a lot of people, again, either are blindsided or they just don't understand when someone explains to them, and it's your credit monitoring fee. What is that? I'm going to put here credit monitoring fee. So C stands for credit, M starts for monitoring, and F means fee, okay? A lot of people think that this is already included in this price, and I'm sorry to break it to you, but because even myself and the way we run our company, this is not included in this price, okay? This is a completely separate fee that the client must continue to pay month after month, depending on how long the process can take. Because again, everybody's credit dispute process is going to take a different time. Some people take only 3 months. Some people take 6 months. I've known some people that take 11 months. It just really depends. So your credit monitoring fee is going to be anywhere from $24 to $39.99. And here's another question that I get asked: is the credit monitoring fee optional? And it is not. 100% it is not optional, and it does not come out from this budget. And let me explain to you guys why. Every month when a credit repair company sends the disputes via mail, the credit bureaus are going to contact you once a month, usually anywhere between 25 to 35 days, and they're going to say, we have concluded our results based on your dispute, and they contacted you once in the mail. What happens is that after 35 days from when the credit repair company sent out the disputes letters, the credit repair company is going to, for example, let's just say on the 1st, right? Let's say June 1st. Now, on July 1st, actually, no, July 5th. On July 5th, the credit repair company is going to pull a brand new credit report. And the only way for them to pull a brand new credit report is for the client to pay for the credit monitoring fee. What is credit repair? What does the actual company do for the client? Now, in the beginning of this training, I explained to you guys that credit repair companies are the equivalent of like hiring a lawyer, as in like the work they do for you. But in this video, I'm going to explain to you guys what actual credit repair, what they actually do for you. And here's what they do. The credit repair company is going to send a letter to the credit bureaus. And it can be to the credit bureaus, it can be to the collection agency, it can be with the creditor who's reporting the negative account. It can be any of those. It's going to send them a letter, US mail, and again, never a real credit repair company will never dispute online, because there's other legal reasons behind that, which I will not cover in this video because I want to stay on topic. But just understand that a real credit repair company is going to dispute via mail. It's going to send it to the credit bureaus. They're going to have to wait 30 to 35 days to see what was the result of that investigation. And the credit bureau is going to update your credit report, and the credit bureaus are going to pull that updated credit report, and it's going to see what was deleted, what was updated, or if an item was newly added. That is exactly what credit repair is. It consists of a company sending letters on your behalf, creating the letters on your behalf, and then answering the letters on your behalf. They manage everything for you, and they keep everything organized and tracked, so they can see, okay, this account was deleted, we no longer need to delete it. This account is still there, so forth and so on. So that is exactly what credit repair is. They advocate for you. They defend you. They will write and create these letters for you and keep everything organized for you. How long does the credit repair process take? And this can take anywhere from 3 to 6 to 9, even 12 months. Any credit repair company that tells you they're gonna delete and clean your file anywhere from 30 to 90 days is completely, I don't want to say scamming you, but you need to be very careful if you're going to hand them the money, because no credit repair company can make that assumption or make that claim, because again, we cannot guarantee anything. We don't know what the companies or the collection accounts or the credit bureaus will do. All we can do is make them compile and send letters on your behalf. And if they choose to delete the negative account based on the evidence that we have provided them, because they know their backs against the wall, then they'll delete it. There are some companies, and I deal with this all the freaking time, want to play hardball. They want you to go away, and they think that if they just keep telling you no, 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 you're going to go away and just hide under your pillow and cry. No, what they don't know is that you actually hired a great credit repair company, and you are going to continue to become a squeaky wheel and be a pain in the butt until they delete the account. I can't tell you how long the process is going to take. It's going to take anywhere from 3 to 6 to 9 to 12 months. It can possibly even be further. It just really depends. And again, a credit repair company could only advocate for you and send letters on your behalf. How long would it take to see results? You will see results of the investigation of the dispute process from the first 35 days. You will receive something in the mail every 30 to 35 days from the credit bureaus, and that's going to show you that the credit repair company is working on your behalf, is constantly sending letters to get this account deleted. So when will you see results? Every 30 to 35 days, the credit repair company should give you an update and tell you, hey, they didn't delete it, but we're sending another letter. Or for example, hey, congrats, we deleted it, you're done. Every 30 to 35 days, you should see some update from the credit repair company or from the credit bureaus. Here's my most frequently asked question. How many points will my score increase, or will my score go up? And the answer to that is yes and no. It truly depends on your credit file. A credit repair company is not score driven. You need to understand that. They're not there to increase you don't hire them to increase your credit score. You hire them to help you dispute and remove the negative accounts off your credit report. Now, if your score increases based on on getting results from that, then great. But you need to understand that credit repair companies, that's what they are. They're to repair your credit, not to increase your score. The only way for your score to increase will depend on how many positive accounts you have after the credit repair company deletes or is able to remove the negative account off your credit report. If a credit repair company deletes all of the negative accounts off your credit report and you have nothing left, you have nothing positive on your credit report, then your score is actually going to completely decrease back to either 350 or 400 or in the 500s, because there's no positive data or no data in your credit report. So this is why the credit repair is a two-step process. You delete and dispute the negative accounts off your credit report, and you rebuild. You start adding positive data, and you start, baby steps to grow your credit score. Another thing that I do want to touch based on is your score will increase depending if how your credit report is built out. If you have nothing but negative accounts and a credit repair company successfully removes them, your score, instead of increasing, it's actually going to decrease, because there's nothing positive on your credit report and there's no positive data being reported on a monthly, again, keyword, monthly basis to the credit bureaus. Something you guys need to keep in the back of your mind. You guys need to rebuild. You guys need to rebuild your credit file the right way. So in this free training, I'm going to be walking you guys step by step from A to Z exactly on what to expect and how the process works, or how the process should look like when you're in the process of whether you're fixing your credit yourself or you hired a credit repair company. This is the exact blueprint and the timeline that you should expect and what you shouldn't expect. And it's not uncommon, again, for a credit repair company to only reach out to you once a month, because I know a lot of people freak out. They're like, oh my God, they only contacted me once a month. I haven't gotten no updates. Well, they cannot give you updates on the first week, second week, third week, because there's a process that once I break this down, it'll make a lot more sense. Now, for those who don't know what is credit repair, please pause this video and read this, but I'm just going to recap. Credit repair consists of a company or yourself sending dispute letters to the credit bureaus and disputing the accounts on your behalf, or whether you're doing it yourself. If you went to the route and hired a credit repair company, they should do a consultation of your credit report, and they're going to analyze your credit report and document all of the negative accounts, and should either via email give you the results back or get on the phone to you and explain, like, hey, these are the accounts that are affecting you. These are the accounts that we can work and dispute on your behalf. and this is what we charged you. If you agree to what the fee that they charged you, then they're going to start round one and we'll start the process of disputing the accounts for you. Now in this timeline, you see several dates because I have created a real life hypothetical example. So let's say, for example, I have a client named Jane, right? And I started her paperwork on January 1st. In the credit repair process world, you're going to hear this word a lot. Round one, round two, round three, round four, etc., etc. And those pretty much tracks how many times the credit repair company has sent out letters on your behalf. So again, let's going back to January 1st, the credit repair company is going to send out the first round of disputes. Each round takes approximately 30 to 35 days. In some rare certain circumstances, by law, the credit bureaus do have 45 days to get back to you or the credit repair company, or to update or delete the items off a credit report. Again, rare cases, but it could happen. Now let's focus right here where I circled it. And I want you guys to understand that when, let's say for example, I sent out the letters for Jane Doe, well, the credit bureau received it January 5th. So we count 30 days from January 5th, not January 1st. Why? Because we have to count legally by law. The credit bureaus have 30 days to conduct their investigation from the moment they receive the dispute letters, not from when we mailed them out, from when they received it. So in this case, the credit bureaus received it January 5th. So now from January 5th, we have to wait. All we can do is wait for the credit bureaus to conduct their investigation, and the credit repair company will pull a brand new credit report 35 days from January 5th, not January 1st. So this is why each month, each day slowly begins to get pushed back. Now, moving on to round two. Let's say 30 days have passed by. This is when you should receive an update from the credit company. Again, they're not gonna notify you every week or every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. Why? Because they have nothing to notify you or update you. They get notified when you get notified, and they will pull a brand new credit report 30 days from when they estimate that the credit bureaus received the letter. Now we're in February 1st, and the credit repair company is going to initiate round two, and they're going to pull a brand new credit report again to see what was deleted, updated, or if something was not deleted, and they're going to begin to draft up a new set of dispute letters, more aggressive than round one. You have to allow the credit repair company 1 to 2 days to draft up the new set of letters, because they don't send the same letters they sent in round one. They have to send different types of letters now. And those new set of letters are going to be dropped off on the post office anywhere from February the 2nd or the 3rd. Now, again, you have to allow the post office to deliver the mail, and the credit bureaus should receive the letters anywhere from February 6th to February 7th. Now, from this day is when we count 30 days. Now, at around March 8th, you should receive an update from the credit repair company, because they obviously already recently pulled a brand new credit report, and they're going to tell you, hey, this was deleted, this wasn't deleted. And again, they're going to draft up some more dispute letters. Again, now it's going to be more aggressive than round number 2, and they're going to be more aggressive than round number 1. And again, you just have to allow them 1 to 2 days to draft up a new set of letters, and they're going to drop them off at the post office. And again, you give them a little bit of wiggle room, and then the credit bureaus should receive it on March 13th or March 14th. And again, this cycle just keeps going and going. And if you guys can see here, we're looking at March. Sorry, this should say March. My apologies. If you're looking at this time map, we started from January 1st, and now we're already in the middle of March. And we're barely initiating round 3. This is why, again, it's a process. This takes time. We have to, there's no way to make this process speed up because of the way the laws are created, and the way that, unfortunately, these are the only ways to get successful results. It's all done by mail. You get updated once a month, and it's not uncommon for the credit repair company to only contact you once a month. If something does happen, and it's a miracle that the credit bureaus conducted and finished their investigation in 2 weeks, and you get updated, which is great, but it is rare. So I hope this was able to give you a timeline to understand that you're not going to get your credit file wiped in 30 to 60 days, because it's just not going to happen. Even if you're a victim, let's say, for example, of identity theft, it's just not going to happen. I've seen it. I've done it. I've done this for years. I work with other professionals in this field, and it just doesn't work because there's no way to speed up the process unless you know somebody who works at the credit bureaus and can just press delete all day long. If you guys would like to download this credit repair timeline, just click the link below this video and keep it. That way you can have it as a reference and truly understand how the credit repair process works. Thank you for your time. Again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I will have no problem answering each and every one of you guys' question. If I did not already do it in this free training, I also have a bunch of free credit training videos on my YouTube channel that cover credit in general, credit scores, and credit repair. Thank you. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.